Good morning, everybody. Chaos reigns supreme on the Dow Jones, and I'm not entirely convinced of anything that's going on at the moment. You can pick multiple pin bars here, and we've got multiple pin bars in all directions, but the general rule here is at 38,900 we are confused. We don't know exactly what's going on. There are some bearish signals, or topping signals, should I rather say, and I'm not a fan of selecting the tops, especially not on the US markets. Interesting fact, you're selecting tops and bottoms on the South African market, the Aussie, is pretty much a sure bet trade most of the times. But when you look at the US markets, it's a complete different animal. Tops very rarely work out when you've selected them on the higher time frames, but bottoms often do. So this to me is just indicating confusion. It's been for 3 weeks, right? So we had this tight little barbed wire flag, broke to the downside, that flag played out, then we just up and down. No real description there. Up and down, up and down, up and down. This week has been, we had a decent pin bar to start the week off, moved up, didn't break through the high, which is at 39,300, and then fell off back into an area of support. Now, if I do that, you'll see the zone that we've got here. We've got a zone that sits between 38, I'm just going to round them off, right, 38,900 to 38,800. So we've got this zone of potential support here. Now, when we drop down to the 3 hour, you can see the buyers coming in. Nice juicy pin bar off there. Below the moving averages, now in between all the moving averages. Oscillators, I don't think there's diversions. No, it's kind of a double. Well, there's diversions from this swing low here. That tail there. Look where the oscillator is and where price is now, and it's slightly higher. So there is bullish diversions. There is a nice juicy pin bar off structure, but we're in amongst the moving averages. So you'd want this setup with structure and to be above the moving averages in order to be completely convinced that you're having another attempt higher. The noise at the moment is that interest rate hikes are probably going to be delayed further because of the data that came out yesterday. Well, basically all of this week. It hasn't been really positive for just to indicate that the consumers are spending and that manufacturing is actually producing goods. So that's the big worry that the market's got at the moment. So the algorithms, or the institutions with their algorithms, now have a choice to make. Are they going to prop the market up and continue moving, or are they going to push it down to a level which is makes it a bit cheaper, and also just allows more people into the market? So that's kind of the decision that they need to make at the moment. And while they're trying to figure that out, I don't really want to be caught in the crossfire, because that's why you've got this volatility, because you've got you don't have a consensus on sentiment or whether we should be moving up or moving down. So every institution is going to be looking at this differently, and no clear data, no clear path, no clear direction. So some are going to be driving it down, some are going to be driving it up. So some will be selling, some will be buying, and all that means is this kind of up and down, up and down, up and down that we've been getting. So looking at this on the hour, you can see oscillators grip to downside, juicy pin bars off the structure, off the zone that we've been talking about already, but below the moving averages and including the 150 EMA. So, 2 bullish, 1 bearish signals. You want 3 out of 3 before you start looking for a trade. And if I look at this on the 15-minute, just look at how the buyers keep trying to come in here in this zone. So the summary for me is quite simple. I don't trust what they're doing. I don't trust anybody, any of the institutions, to be honest. So right now, you probably find that a lot of people are just trying to trap retail traders, more than likely. because you're going to be looking at certain signals and the fear of missing out, and look at, we are making higher lows here, so let's buy, keep a stop below these tails, and then all of a sudden we get a spike below those tails and it takes you out. So I'm not convinced we're going up, and I'm not convinced we're going down at the moment. So this is juicy when you look at this and you think this is definitely going up. I'm buying again, we're testing the top here, but the reality is that could flip and be a very nasty surprise for you as well. So for me, I am not trading the indexes today. We'll look at the forex market now. I think there may be one or two things on the forex market that'll be available, but for now I'm sitting on the sides, and we'll have a look at this again on Monday. And this weekly could be a big pin bar, it could be a big engulfing bar, or it could be a massive rejection bar, or just a simple range bar. So there's just too many variables at the moment. I don't like what we're seeing right now. Okay, anyway, that's kind of me for today. I hope it helps, and we will catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.